It's time
to catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Robin is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her boyfriend of almost a year named Mark might be cheating on her, so we're going to help her out and see if we can figure this out. Robin, sorry you have to come on the show this way, but what's up? Why do you think Mark's cheating?
I think that Mark is cheating because he's just been like a little bit distant lately. We've been together for almost a year, and we met on Tinder. And the second that I met him, I was just like head over heels. It just clicked. I fell for him immediately.
Okay.
And then we ended up going on a second date. And we've been basically inseparable ever since, except for lately, which is where I feel like the distant kind of comes into play here. I feel like he's just been pulling away.
Okay.
He doesn't really communicate the way that he used to. I find that he's really distracted by social media, constantly scrolling through Instagram and liking and commenting on posts. Like, I just feel like that's where his focus is instead of talking to me. And that's really, really frustrating.
Yeah.
So are you guys still physical? Is there intimacy there at all?
Not as much. I mean, it really was at the beginning, like super hot and heavy. And then I just feel like as of recently, it's not been as much. The reason why I really feel like he's cheating is he's specifically commenting on this girl, Kate's post.
Have you called him out on it?
A little bit, but I'm trying to I'm not really like the jealous type, so I'm not trying to come out like really crazy. So I'm trying to just kind of observe, and I'm like, maybe it's nothing.
Have you ever met her before?
No, I've never met her, but it's weirding me out. And maybe he doesn't want to be with me anymore and wants to explore that, but it's never been discussed with me.
How did you find this Kate person?
I follow her on Instagram.
So you guys know her, but you've never met her.
I've never met her, no.
Okay.
I'm not a jealous person. Like, I'm really not the jealous type, but I've been, following this girl, Kate, and I've been looking at her posts, and like every post that she posts on Instagram, Mark is liking, Mark is commenting, and like she's getting all of the attention and I'm getting nothing. Like, I have nothing at home. And I'm not the jealous person. I'm not the jealous type, but I find it really annoying and strange that she's getting all of the attention and I've got nothing.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would feel the same way.
I'd be kind of pissed, actually.
I know.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Well, call him up and pretend to be from the grocery store and tell him that he's this month's lucky winner of free flowers delivered to whoever he wants. And we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll play a song, come back, get your To Catch a Cheater next. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, and if you're just joining us, Robin is on the phone and she thinks that her boyfriend of almost a year might be cheating on her. And so we're about to call him, pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and say that every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered to anybody from our floral department. We'll see if he chooses to send them to Robin or to somebody else, and hopefully he's not cheating. But before we do that, Robin, why don't you tell everybody about your situation again? Just remind everybody.
Mark and I have been together for almost a year, and we've been super close and inseparable until lately. He's been super distant, and particularly he's been liking and commenting and kind of obsessing over this girl, Kate, on Instagram. And it's making me feel weird, and it's making me feel like he doesn't want to be in the relationship anymore.
Okay. Well, are you ready for us to call him?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Shorto calling from I was looking for our rewards member, Mark.
Yes.
Hi, Mark, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to tell you that you're this month's big winner. Congratulations.
What did I win?
Every single month, we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered to anywhere in the United States, absolutely free from our floral department. Our little way of saying thank you very much for shopping with us and being such a great customer. You've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody in the 50 United States. Congratulations.
Okay, I actually have the perfect person I could use this for.
Great. Okay. So the first thing I will need will be the first and last name of the person you'd like to send flowers to.
I'd like to send it to Sarah.
Who the is Sarah?
Who is this?
Mark, that's actually your girlfriend, Robin. She's on the phone. This is the Jubal Show. It's a radio show. We do a segment where we catch people cheating, and she thought you might be messing around. So,
Wait, who is that?
It's your girlfriend, Robin.
I don't have a girlfriend.
What?
What?
Oh my gosh. Babe, stop it. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous.
Holy Robin? Oh, I told you to stop calling me.
What?
Come on, babe. Stop.
What the is going on? This is just getting...
I'm trying to
crazy.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on too.
Who's Sarah?
My mom.
Yeah, who is Sarah?
Sarah is my mom, and Robin is not my girlfriend. She's my stalker.
Oh.
No, I am not his stalker. We've been together for almost a year, so stop doing this. This is rude.
What is happening?
She has been stalking me for almost a year now.
What?
We went on one date, and then I thought she was hot, so we saw each other again. We had sex. Neither of us wanted anything further from the other person. And then she just started texting me repeatedly, like things about her day. I wanted to be nice. And I was just being, maybe we can meet up soon. And then she started saying she was falling for me, at which point I just kind of stopped communicating with her. And then she just randomly, periodically gets obsessed with things and starts messaging me about random things she sees me doing. And she just tries to find a reason for us to see each other. But I literally haven't seen her since the second time we went on a date. And that was the end of it.
Mark, you've lost your mind. Like, we have been in love for almost a year and we never leave each other's side. And
What is happening?
think, Mark, I think you're just stressed about your job. And like, he just keeps trying to distance himself from people he loves. And like, he's been doing this for a while to friends and family. And like, he's just pushing away the people that he loves the most, who are the closest to him.
This is crazy. Move on with your life.
I don't deserve this.
You know
I
what,
don't
Robin?
deserve
You know what, Robin? You're 100% right. You do not deserve that.
Right.
And I think that anybody who would try to say that they're not with somebody who's with them, that doesn't deserve your time, Robin.
I don't know.
I think it sounds like you could find somebody that loves you a lot better than this.
I mean, do you want a boyfriend who's gonna pretend like you're not together?
I mean, no, but I really care about him, and I really love him.
It's tough. We've been there.
You know what? You're right. Like, I'm gonna find someone that loves me just like the way that Mark used to love me at the beginning. And you know what? I was actually thinking about moving. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna move. And
Yeah, it sounds like after a situation like this, a great time to start over.
And you know what? I apologize, Mark. I apologize for moving away and leaving you, but it's what I have to do. I just deserve so much better.
I definitely understand that. You got to do what's right for you.
Take care, Robin, and let us, reach out if you need some advice on stuff.
It's good luck.
Yeah.
Thank you. You guys have been great.
Mark, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. What just happened?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm hoping.
Diffuse the situation a little bit. You really tried, Jubal. Also, Mark, I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is it's awkward. It's not what I want to be dealing with right now.
But hopefully this helped, though. Maybe you will get your peace finally. And
Yeah, I'm hoping she honestly moves. If that worked, you're going to be called the crazy person whisperer.
It's time.
To catch a cheater.
Only on the Jubal Show.
Leanne is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her boyfriend of almost 4 years now, Tony, might be messing around. So we'll see if we can help her out. Hopefully he isn't. But Leanne, thank you for agreeing to do this and come on the show this way. Hopefully we can help you out, and hopefully he's not cheating. But what's up? Why don't you tell us what's going on with Tony?
So we've been dating for about 4 years now, and Tony's. I mean, he's great, but he's like a typical dude. I mean, he's always a softie when it comes to me, but when he's with his guys, he's whatever. He's pretty basic. But we go to a lot of music festivals. That's actually where we met, was right before a music festival, and so it's kind of our thing, and we go as much as possible. But usually we go with his buddy Mark, and sometimes he brings his girlfriend along. And so her name is Kendra, and she is sort of the reason I'm calling. So last week we went to this music festival with Mark and Kendra, and we were having a lot of fun. There were a bunch of people there. It was a great time, but at some point Tony had to pee, and so he went to the porta potties, and Kendra was like, oh, I have to pee too. And so they went together, and at first I didn't think anything of it. It was totally fine, but they were gone for an hour basically. And Mark and I were just chilling. He was on his fourth beer and of the night. It was a lot, and he didn't really notice. But when they came back, they had this sort of look on their face, they looked guilty to me, and I ended up having to drive home because Tony was just completely wasted, and it was fine. I didn't bring it up later that night, but a couple of days later, he was texting with someone, and I was like, oh, who are you texting? And he goes, Kendra. He said it really sharply, and then he just walked away. He was pissed that I even asked. So I want to let this go, but it's driving me absolutely insane. And I don't know. I just feel like I want to know for sure if something happened while they were gone for that hour.
I would want to know too.
Definitely.
I was hoping that you guys could call him from the company that I usually use to buy tickets, because we're good customers, and it wouldn't be suspicious. So if you could call him and maybe offer free tickets or something and see if he takes someone else, maybe okay. Kendra.
Yeah. All right. We can definitely do that. So has he been acting weird otherwise?
So, I mean, he's been a little distant, but every time I mention Kendra's name, he sort of, I don't know, he doesn't want to talk about her. And, I will ask about how Mark is doing, and I'll mention Kendra's name, and he just doesn't want to talk about it. He'll kind of shut down.
Okay.
Yeah. I just feel like something happened there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if we can catch him if he is cheating. Hopefully he's not, but we'll see if we can with To Catch a Cheater right after this, okay?
Thank you.
If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Leanne is on the phone, and she thinks that her boyfriend of 4 years named Tony might be cheating on her or have cheated on her, and we're about to see if we can catch him. But before we do that, Leanne, why don't you refresh everybody's memory on your situation?
Yeah, so we went to this music festival with my boyfriend's friends, and basically my boyfriend's buddy, Mark, brought his girlfriend, and my boyfriend left for an hour, disappeared, and every time I bring up her name, Tony doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, that sounds
odd.
Weird.
Yeah, so basically I just want to see what's going on, and that's why I'm calling, because I feel like there's something might be going on, and I feel like you guys can get to the bottom of it. So basically, I want you to call him from the company that we use for music festival tickets and offer him free tickets and see if he takes someone that's not me.
Okay. All right. We can definitely do that. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, my name is Jubal. I'm calling from I was looking for our valued customer, Tony.
Yes, this is Tony.
Tony, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Great. I know it's probably weird to get a phone call from us. I need to speak with you for a moment, though.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if you've seen the website recently, but every single month we choose one person who's a very valued and regular customer who actually wins a trip from us to go to a show in an exotic location. And you're this month's winner. Congratulations.
Okay, I had no idea you guys even did that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, congratulations. We just started doing it. We don't have the name of who you're going to see yet, but it's in Miami.
Nice. Okay. What do I got to do?
Well, nothing right now. We will get the information, but I do need to get some information from you.
Yeah, okay, cool, perfect.
So, because it's airfare and things like that, I'm going to need to get some other information from you, but I'm also going to need to get the guests that you'll be bringing with you because it's you and someone else.
I'm going to give it to my girlfriend, Leanne. I think she should go since, she doesn't get to go that often, so she'll definitely love this.
You want to give the whole thing to her, or you want her to go as your plus one?
Definitely as a plus one, but I would give the whole thing to her if she wants to hang out with her friends, but I would definitely, as a plus one, it'd be cool.
Well, if she goes out with her friends, then you can hang around with your side piece while she's out of town.
Oh, no.
This is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show. My name's Jubal.
Hi, I'm Nina on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Yeah.
Also on the show.
And we do a segment where we try to catch people cheating by seeing who they'll take with them or who they'll send flowers to for certain things. And your girlfriend, Leanne, is actually on the phone.
Hi, baby.
I feel like we should cheer.
Hey.
Hey, not cheating. Yay.
Wait, what the? Are you serious? You think I'm cheating?
I'm sorry, baby. Last week when we went to the music festival, you kind of disappeared with Kendra for a little while, and I just thought it was really weird, and I don't understand because you didn't say anything afterwards, and we never talked about it on the ride home, and then when I brought her up later, you were like sort of weird about it, and you kind of shut me down when I asked about her and Mark, so I just wanted to check because it felt like something happened.
Oh my God! Wow, that's not what happened at all. I'm definitely not cheating, but that's not what happened. Actually, when we went to pee, we passed by these dudes, and they had like a couple of kegs. And I was like, "Oh, Kendra, you should do a keg stand." And she was like, "Oh, no, I've never done one." Well, we went over there and we asked, and I held her up to do it. Everyone was clapping and. She was actually pretty good. She took it like a champ, no lie. And we just started partying with them. Kendra said that Mark is the jealous type. So, if he found out that she was doing keg stands and partying with other dudes, then he'll be pissed, even if I'm there. So damn, man, I'm sorry.
Well, but why are we so shady about it, though? Like, when you came back and when I brought her up? Oh man, can't say anything, but she actually made out with a guy while we were there. Exactly. My God.
Everybody's shocked.
You didn't tell your buddy?
No.
Are you not going to tell him?
I figured it'd be up to her to do it. It's all on her. That's not on me. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't know what to do, honestly. I mean, I'll tell you the whole story later, when we have the make-up sex and whatnot.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I like how hey, man, that's cool.
I'm confused the whole situation.
Yeah, after you guys do that, maybe then you can figure it out and let us know.
Wow.
Yeah, I love you. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't cheat on you. Really? Oh man, I'm sorry about that, but that's just not me. I know I'm a dude sometimes, but I would never betray your trust. It's not me.
I know, baby. I kind of secretly knew that. I knew that in my heart. I just had to check. I love you too, and we can do the makeup, whatever, later.
Yeah. Just stop acting shady. You'll get it all the time.
It's time
To catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Paul is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. He's been with his girlfriend Leslie for 3 years, but now he thinks something's going on, so we're going to see if we can help him out and try to catch her in a second. If she is, hopefully she isn't. But Paul, tell us what's going on, man.
Yeah, I've been with my girlfriend Leslie now for 3 years, and overall things have been great. It's been a nice 3 years. Leslie actually moved up here from a small town, one of those really small towns out in the middle of nowhere.
They're scary to me, but yes.
Yeah, to be honest, the same for me. It's a little odd going back because we visit often to her family, and every time we go back there, I just feel like it's going to another country or another planet or something.
Well, that's kind of nice. You really get to escape.
Yeah. And it's not really a big deal to visit often. I know, like I said, it's like another planet over there, but, my relationship with my family's, at best strained. So, I've never had a problem going back with her as frequently as we do. But unfortunately, this year, I'm not able to go back and visit with her on her mom's birthday.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really swamped at work, and it wasn't really a huge deal, but that's kind of where, in regards to this trip and me not going with her, is kind of where suspicion started creeping in.
Okay.
Was she upset that you couldn't go with her?
Well, see, that's the thing. It actually didn't seem like she was upset that I wasn't going with her. And, recently, I feel like she's been kind of pushing me away. I feel like, she's been getting, a little bit more distant from me. We've been getting into more arguments. And, one thing I've noticed and the thing that I'm worried about is this guy, Joel.
Who's Joel?
Well, Joel is it's her ex from, like her kind of high school sweetheart kind of guy. Still lives in that small town where she came from. And I've noticed that her and Joel have been texting a lot more, recently.
So they'd always been texting? You said a lot more. So they've always been in touch?
Yeah. They, to be honest, I'm not one of those guys that's like has a huge issue with somebody having a friendship with an ex or having that relationship ongoing. I've met Joel. When we've gone to visit, I've met the guy. He seems like a decent person and everything. But honestly, it has always just kind of been, or at least in my perception, like sporadic communication. And, now it seems like it's getting to be a lot more frequent. Like I noticed that, I'll notice her phone will light up, a lot, and I'll see, his name, pop up, like it does on the phone. And I notice it's more and more. And, I even asked her about it, and, she's gotten a little bit defensive, like about me, like checking on her, or why am I looking at her phone, and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Honestly, like to put two and two together, I noticed that it's really been since I told her that I wasn't going, that I wasn't going to be able to make it to the trip, and I told her mom I wasn't going to be able to make it, that, the communication frequency, stepped up and they started talking more. And like I said, I didn't really feel like she was particularly upset that I wasn't going to be able to make it. And I did. I asked her about it, and like I said, she got defensive, and she also said, oh no, just we were planning on meeting up with mutual friends, or we're just making, some friend plans and old friends and getting together while I'm in town, or while she's in town rather. And I don't recall any friend group or mutual friends. I've never hung out with her and her mutual friends in her small town. So, honestly, I really don't know what's going on here.
So you think maybe like she's planning something with him for when she's there, but you're not there?
Exactly. Yeah, so I thought maybe you guys could call her from, just say you're our credit card company, and say she won a free travel ticket and a free companion, and just ask her who she would pick to be that companion.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea. All right, we'll play a song. Come come back and then call her, and hopefully she gives us your name and not somebody else's. But we'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Paul is on the phone, and he thinks that his girlfriend of 3 years named Leslie might be cheating. So in a second, we're about to call her and see if we can catch her. But first, Paul, why don't you refresh everybody's memory on your situation?
We've been together 3 years. I'm worried she's getting back with or in a relationship with her ex-boyfriend from high school. And I was hoping you guys could just pretend to be the credit card company and say she won a free flight and see who she picks.
Okay.
And she's going back home to visit her mom, and I'm not going. And I'm worried that she's been really texting this guy and planning on seeing him when I'm not there.
Okay. Are you ready for us to call her?
Yeah.
All right, man. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Gorbel calling from... I was looking for our card holder, Leslie.
This is she. Is everything okay?
I'm actually calling you with some good news. Congratulations for being a card holder with us and racking up so many points and miles in travel. You've won a voucher for $600 in free travel for yourself and a companion.
Oh my God. Wow. This is so cool. Thank you. So what do I do?
Well, it's simple. Your voucher will go automatically into your account online. So the only thing that I would need would be the name of the companion that you would take with you. Now, I can give you some time to obviously think about that, but unfortunately, they ask that we give them that information ahead of time, you know.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Okay, great. Just the first and last name would be awesome.
Yeah. Can you make it to Joel?
Yes, I can get that notated on there. Would you like us to send an email to this person so that you can also give them the good news with like a little bit of an e-card type situation?
Yeah, maybe just say that things keep getting better, and after this trip, we can go back and have the talk.
I'll just read it back to you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It says, your boyfriend of 3 years, Paul, is on the phone right now listening to this and probably wants to know why you got the companion ticket for Joel and are sending Joel that message.
Wait, what?
Did I get that right?
Yes.
Paul? Wait, Paul's on?
Yeah.
Yep.
What is going
I'm
on?
here. Yes.
Leslie, this is the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Hi.
And we do a segment where we catch people cheating. And Paul thought you might be up to something. So.
He was right.
It seems I'm right.
Oh my God.
Are you explaining yourself?
Wow. Okay. Well, I was definitely not prepared to have this conversation at this moment, but I guess this is where we're at. Hi, Paul.
Hi. Yeah. Are you going to explain what's going on?
Yeah. It's true. I've been talking to my ex, Joel. You know Joel.
Yeah, well, I know that part. I know you've been talking. I've talked to you about how you've been talking. But what's going on?
Okay, so we've been talking, about our past and the relationship and how it just never really had any real finality or ending. And, and then the conversation just kind of went into how there's still some feelings there that we have, even though, we broke up, obviously. And that, what we've been wanting in our life is really the same thing, which is to be in that town, in our town together and have the same future there. And I feel like an absolutely horrible person right now, but Paul, I'm in love with Joel, and I've fallen back in love with him this past month. And I really think we want to try and make it work this time. And so I guess my thought process was I wanted to give that ticket to Joel so that he could come here to us and we could all talk about it and he could help me move my things back home.
Damn.
Are you serious? I honestly can't believe it. You think you were to fly him with a free companion ticket to our house so that I would sit down with him and shake his hand? Wish you well? I mean, I can't, honestly, I love you, and we've been together 3 years, but it's really the sneaking around that bothers me the most, that I gotta do a whole setup to catch you. I confronted you about you texting him and you talking to him, and obviously I knew something was up, and you could sense something was up, and we've been kind of, at odds, and the tension has been high. Why couldn't you just talk to me? Why does it have to come out like this? This is ridiculous. And also, f*** you for doing this around your mom's birthday. For real, honestly, this is a devastating thing, and I love your mom to death, okay? She likes me, or at least you've told me she likes me, and you want to put this around your mom's birthday, and more so, instead of this being a very serious conversation about us breaking up or you moving up, you're capitalizing on the fact that I couldn't make it to this trip. You're seeing it as a blessing, and I could tell you didn't want me there. So I love you, but you.
I hear what you're saying, and I probably deserve that.
Honestly, you deserve more than that. You can text me, you can reach out. You're gonna get yourself, but I don't want to see you. I don't want to see him. It's not going to be this sit down, nice hug, shake hand thing. Honestly, I really hope you're happy because you've taken it all from me.
Okay, well, we'll talk about it, and I'm sorry that it had to come out this way, but
nope, nothing to talk about. It's done.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
Well, Paul, I'm sorry, man.
So sorry.
No, you know what? Y'all don't need to apologize. She's the only one that needs to apologize. Thank you. Like I said earlier, I was going to be embarrassed either way, but thank you for saving me a trip to go over there and embarrass myself. Obviously, I'm pissed off. This is ridiculous, but you know what? At least it's better than me flying over there, being around her family, to be the guy, the other man.
Don't be embarrassed, man. This sucks.
Yeah.
Well, whenever this happens, we always tell somebody there is someone out there for you, so don't give up hope, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not even thinking about that, right? I'm just pissed. This hurts. Honestly, it hurts. This hurts.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Evan is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and he thinks that his girlfriend of 4 years named Morgan might be messing around, so we're going to see if we can help him out. Evan, what's up, man? Why do you think Morgan might be cheating on you?
This is the thing, she's into kickball, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I pretty much, it started getting a little suspicious with her because, she comes home, from kickball with little redness around her mouth and then, her cheeks. And when I asked her about it, she says, it comes from, getting hit with the ball and it leaves a mark, And she says, she loves it. She likes it because, it makes her feel like she, tried hard and was putting herself out there, putting in the effort,
That makes sense. When you get bruises, you feel like you did something.
Are you constantly getting hit in the face?
I don't know. I guess she is, but
yeah. But the reason why I'm a little alarmed about it is because, it's happening after every game, like every single game. I can understand, once in a while type of thing, but every game, and I don't know, man. One of the biggest red flags is the fact that, I had a beard, and it would leave the same mark on her face, after we made out. Like when I first got together.
So it looks like a makeout rash.
Exactly. And, kickball is her thing. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to overstep and, impose, but it just doesn't sit well with me, And it's a co-op league too, by the way. There's definitely a co-op league, so there's definitely guys there. And I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I can understand, getting hit in the face with, with the ball here and there, but every game, I don't know.
Have you tried going to her games and seeing what goes on?
See, the reason I didn't want to go is because I'm not the type of person that likes to impose. You know what I mean? If she would have invited me or if she would have asked me, I definitely would have went. But she has, in the beginning, I went to a few games, but lately she hasn't asked me to come at all. It's almost like I don't know. It's almost like she doesn't want me to go, but I don't want to be confrontational, and you know what I mean?
Yeah. Have you asked her straight up if something's going on?
No, I haven't.
Or like, bro, how is it that you keep getting hit in the face every single game? Like you're playing.
Yeah, you know, that's why I'm calling you guys, because I haven't asked it straight up, but I really have strong suspicions about it, you know, because I know the pattern. We were together, and in the beginning, you know, it was different, you know.
Okay.
And to be honest, the games I went to, she didn't get hit in the face with the ball, so you get hit with, you know what I mean?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to laugh at that. I'm just picturing this girl sticking her head out every time a ball is at her. I'm like,
yeah, like she didn't get hit one time at none of the games I watched. So.
All right, man. Well, we'll try to figure it out for you, okay? You already told us what grocery store she's a rewards card member at, so we'll do the usual and call up and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if she sends those flowers to you or to somebody else. All right?
Okay.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Evan is on the phone, and he's been with his girlfriend Morgan for 4 years, but now he thinks something might be going on, so we're going to see if we can catch her right now when we call her and pretend to be from the grocery store that she's a rewards card member at, and tell her that every single month we choose one rewards card member to say thank you for shopping with us by giving them free flowers delivered to anybody that they want. We'll see if she sends those to her boyfriend Evan or to somebody else. Before we do that, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
You know, my girl, she's into kickball. And lately, she's been coming home with redness around her mouth and on her cheeks, and she's saying it comes from getting hit with the ball in the face. But I'm being suspicious about it because at this point, it's happening every single game. I really, it's hard for me to believe you're getting hit with the ball in the face every single game, and it's causing that redness around your face. You know?
she's just asking for it, smacking the ball back.
All right, man. You ready to call her?
To be honest, I'm a little nervous, but...
All right. Here we go, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jubal calling from... I was looking for our rewards card member named Morgan.
Yeah, that's me.
Hi, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to inform you that congratulations, you're this month's big winner. Thank you for shopping with us.
Okay, wait, I didn't sign up for any contest. Like, what is this?
Every single month, we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. You've just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy, and a card delivered anywhere in the United States, absolutely free. It's actually a $300 value.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Seriously? Thanks.
Just our way of saying thank you for shopping with us.
Oh, thank you.
Here's how we can go about this. If you know the person's name that you want to send them to, I can take the information in just a matter of minutes over the phone. If you need some time, I can set up a time to call you back.
No, that's fine. I know who I want to make it out to. You can send them to Keenan.
You say Keenan?
Uh-huh.
Do you have a last name on the Keenan?
Yeah, it's...
Would you like to send a card with it?
Sure, yeah.
Great. So what would you like to put in the card?
I guess, always a good time. I hope you enjoy these flowers.
Always a good time.
And then my name, Morgan.
Great. Thank you very much. And that was Keenan once again, right?
Yes, Keenan.
Okay. Do you think Evan would have a problem with that?
Who's Keenan?
What?
Hello? Yeah, I was just wondering, like, who's Keenan? I could send him some flowers, too. Who is it? Always a good time.
Evan, what are you...
This is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show. We do a segment where we catch people cheating by seeing who they'll send flowers to. So that is your boyfriend, Evan.
Always a good time, I guess. Always a good time. I mean, I could send him some flowers, too, if, it's always a great time. Like, y'all just having so much fun, right?
Evan, I meant always a good time playing kickball. He's the coach.
Oh my god! Like, come on! Like, that's the thing. Like, I feel like you're playing with my intelligence at this point. Like, you really think like I'm just stupid? Like, this is crazy.
I don't think you're stupid, but you know Keenan. He's your friend from college. Like, why? I don't know why.
I know who Keenan is. That's why I asked who's Keenan, and you're talking about always a good time with him. Really? First of all, that's my friend from college, and I know I know what his good times look like. Trust me.
Evan, it's not like that, okay? It's not like we haven't even.
So if it's not like that, what is it like? What is it like if it's not like that?
It's just we only made out a couple times, okay?
Oh,
wow. You know what? At least you're being honest about it. You know, and wow, and you know, this world is a big place, right? Out of all of these people in this world, you go to Keenan, okay? Yeah, we were cool. We were friends in high school. He's narcissistic. Thinks every woman wants him.
Evan,
you're just another notch. You're just another notch on his belt, and no, I look like the clown now. You just gave him.
You're not a clown, Evan.
On me. You play kickball. You understand points, right?
Okay.
You just gave him a lot of points on me. Now he can say, "Ha ha! I had your girlfriend." Like,
no, well, you're making this all about you, Evan. No, that's not what this is. Okay, I love you. Okay, it's just that I had a crush on Keenan.
Wow! Oh my God!
What?
Wow! This is crazy.
I didn't plan this, Evan.
Well, guess what? I didn't plan this either, but I hope you plan to find somewhere to stay because I'm packing your stuff, and you got to get up out of my house, my home.
Okay, no. Look, this was we had a little bit of a crush. He and his girlfriend broke up, and we made out a couple of times. That's all it is. I don't even know if we even have feelings for each other. I do not want to break up with you, okay? I feel like you're making this into a bigger deal than it needs to be.
I'm going to be honest. There's no way I can be with somebody that has a crush on somebody else. That's just absolutely never going to happen. And out of all people...
So did you ever get hit in the face with the ball, though? Or is this... I'm just wondering.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't get hit in the face with a ball. I just didn't want to hurt your feelings. I'm sorry.
To be honest, at this point, I think y'all deserve each other. Like, I was hurt. I went through a roller coaster of emotions, to be honest. I was hurt. I was angry. I was confused. I was everything, right? But at this point, I came to the realization that y'all are both narcissists. Because I know him. He's a narcissistic and you fit right in that category with him. Yeah, you really do. Y'all deserve each other. Y'all should have what you said on the note for the gift. What you said, great time, always a good time. Y'all need to have a good time together and stay together. Okay, and I'm gonna have a good time packing your stuff and leaving it on the porch. Okay, you're not even coming in my house. Okay, I'm gonna have a great time packing your stuff and putting it outside. Okay.
Okay, you know what? I can tell this is going nowhere. I'm gonna hang up now. Okay, bye, Evan.
Bye, and come get your stuff, please. Goodbye. Good riddance too.
She is gone. Evan, man, I'm sorry, bro.
Man, this is crazy, man. I treated that ungrateful girl like a queen, man. You know, nice guys always finish last, man. It's like all of my friends, I have a lot of friends that, you know, they treat women like, you know, like dirt. They cheat on them and do all of these things. Their hearts are never broke, man. It's only the good guys who hearts get broke, man. At this point, I'm about to just stop being a good guy, man.
No, don't do that. It's the nice guy era. We're working on it right now.
Man, it's hard being a nice person, man. It's just hard, man.
It is. If nobody else appreciated it, you and I could date someday, Evan. I think we would be really good for each other.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
Only on the Jubal Show.
Phoebe is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. She thinks that her fiance, Rory, might be messing around, so she definitely wants to find out if he is or isn't before they get married. They've been together for 5 years, I guess. Phoebe, what's going on?
Hey, so I've been with my now fiance for 5 years. I love him very much and I trust him. And you know, like any long-term thing, there are ebbs and flows, and I think that's natural, but lately we're in more of a disconnected phase, and it feels a little bit different this time.
Okay.
We have a lot going on, I will say. Like, we're trying to find a new place because our lease is up and we have kind of a cranky landlord. So we're trying to move on, and we both work a lot. And he has been working on like a special project recently. So he's been working like 80 plus hours a week.
Wow.
Yeah. So we barely see each other, which is definitely putting strain on the connection. And then he has this boss named Emily. She just texts and calls him constantly, like 24 hours a day, pretty much, like outside of work hours for work related stuff. But he constantly is talking to her, and it really feels like she kind of comes first. Like if we're spending time together and she texts him or calls him for a work thing, he's like immediately at her beck and call. And like a couple of happy hours and work things that I came with him to, I feel like once she has a couple of drinks, she's like very touchy with him. And that makes me a little bit uncomfortable for sure.
Right.
And he doesn't seem to he's just been kind of oblivious to all of this. Like he doesn't seem to notice that this is weird for me, which is kind of the concerning part. Like I said, I trust him a lot, but this feels a lot different than it has before.
Have you asked him specifically if he's messing around with his boss?
I haven't. I do feel kind of bad for even suspecting him, and it just feels like an awkward thing to bring up because I don't want to seem like the crazy, fiance who's reading into something. But yeah, I haven't asked directly yet. I've just been observing.
I definitely don't think you sound crazy, but I wonder if you would be as concerned if his boss was a man. Do you really think there's a connection here, or is it just, if the phone was ringing all the time and your boss is calling, chances are you're going to answer if your money's attached to it.
That's true.
I don't like the handsy part, though. You have a very valid point there. Do you know if she's in a relationship? Is she single?
I have no idea. Honestly.
We'll try to figure it out for you. You already told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at. So we'll call and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one rewards card at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, and then get your To Catch a Cheater next. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Phoebe is on the phone and she thinks that her fiance named Rory might be cheating on her. We're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at and say that he's won free flowers delivered from our floral department. Just our way of saying thank you for shopping. And we'll see if he sends those to his fiance, Phoebe, or to somebody else. And before we do that, Phoebe, why don't you refresh everybody's memory on your situation?
Yeah, so I've been with my now fiance for about 5 years, and recently we haven't been seeing much of each other, and he has been getting a lot of out of business hours calls and texts from his boss, who is a woman named Emily. At a couple work events, I felt as the fiance that she was a little touchy with him when she'd had a few drinks, which kind of alerted me. And then recently it was late at night and we were just hanging out at home and he got a text from her and said that he had to go call her about a work thing. And then he ended up having to meet up with her and came home really late and really drunk, which is not like him. So
Yeah.
I'm just feeling pretty out.
I mean, that's kind of strange.
I mean, it's super strange.
Are you ready for us to call him and see if he is or isn't cheating?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jordan calling from I was looking for Rory.
This is he. Who am I speaking with?
Rory, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. We're calling to say thank you very much for shopping with us and congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Okay. What does that mean?
Every single month, we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. You've just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy, and a card to be delivered anywhere in the United States. Absolutely free.
Wow. Okay.
If you know who you want to send them to, I can take the information in just a matter of minutes over the phone.
Yes. Could you please send them to Phoebe?
Is there anything you'd like to put on a card to Phoebe?
Yes, please. Could you put, I love you. I got awesome news. Please put awesome in all caps if you could. That'd be greatly appreciated.
Okay.
Period. And then, dinner, ? And then our sushi joint, ?
Wouldn't it be funny if your news was that you were cheating on her?
I'm sorry, what?
This is actually a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show. My name's Jubal.
Hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And Phoebe is on the phone listening. We do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, where you see if your significant other might be messing around. And Phoebe...
It's your horse.
Yeah. Phoebe thought you might be out there trying to tame some other horses.
Okay. What is happening? I'm sorry.
Hi. Hey.
Hi.
It's me.
What's going on?
Okay, this sounds silly probably, but I feel like lately you've been so MIA with work and like constantly getting calls and texts from Emily. And remember the night that you left to meet up with her at like 9:30 and you didn't come home until like 1 a.m. and you were wasted?
Yeah. All right. Well, this is a lot. Okay. I can't believe you think I'd be cheating on you, but okay. I kind of get it. Look, I'm sorry about that. Okay. I'm sorry that you think all these things, and that I understand why you see, it seems like I'm like following her around and I'm like at her beck and call, but there's a reason, okay? And there's a reason I've been working so much too. And I've been working to score the deal with a new client for a couple of reasons. And the reason my note said awesome news in caps is because I wanted to wait until after the meeting to tell you that not only did the deal go through, but the commission alone, okay, was enough to pay for a new condo and almost pay for the wedding that we want to have, babe.
Whoa.
Damn. Okay,
Yeah.
baby. You don't
And
want any
by
other
the
horses?
Oh, and by the way, that's great. That's awesome. Don't get me wrong. But the big news is that the reason why I've been working so closely with Emily is that I was shadowing her, okay? And I was shadowing her so I could become a partner in the firm. And so now I'm no longer working under her. That's what the late night meeting was. They were there to tell me that I've been promoted and I've become a partner in the firm. So I apologize. I shouldn't have gotten so stupid drunk, and I was a jerk for that. And I honestly, baby, I really apologize for that. I was waiting for the perfect time to tell you in the right way. And so, yeah. So, and then I got caught up in the excitement. A couple of drinks were flowing, but I wanted to make it a complete surprise, the promotion and the bonus. So that's why I apologize for you.
Wow. That's great. I'm happy for you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to doubt you, and I trust you. I just, without any of that information in context, I was just really anxious and like overthinking everything.
Which is totally understandable considering.
I do. And look, and I, of course, as you know, I've been working off and way too long of hours, and there was an end goal for this, and I definitely get oblivious to, everything around me, when I'm focused on one thing. But this is the one thing that I was focused on, was our future. And so, I'm so sorry, but obviously I hope this was worth it. And that doesn't, make up for, or hopefully it makes up for my stupidity in this time. I just, I hope we can still do date night.
Yeah, of course we can still do date night.
Okay, that's a start. Okay. And yes, boundaries will be had much more so. Take that to the bank.
Okay. Good.
Speaking of bank, how much was the raise?
I
Condo.
We all get to go on a date night.
Yeah.